Good morning, everybody. It's January 7, 2022. My name is pianomattyb. That is Scaramucci's. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets, where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing. All the humble opinion of this piano. Zamboni, bring in the data. The FOMO index is at 18 from yesterday's 15. Bitcoin dominance is at 40%, 24-hour volume. It's at 129 billion. The overall market cap is 1.99 trillion. Give or take 100 million. A minor 7th, 9th. When does a stew become a stew? When do patterns just become a range? She's an age-old question nobody's ever asked till now. And I think we can safely say that we are now in a range, albeit a kind of giant range. But on the weekly, we've basically been ranging from 30K to 60K. Save for some quick wicks and whatnot, we are currently in the lower half of this range. I think we can officially click the old wives' tale box of that which once wicked will get candlesticked. That's when you... Thanks, guys. Now will we go test support on this range of 30K? And the answer is like a computer code, boring but life-changing. If we break 40K, then yes. If we hold 40K, then no. Although we have some technicals that say we might. For instance, this bear flag, one might say, is on its way to play out now. And although I know you all know how we get a bear flag target, after reading all your comments yesterday, and thanks for them, by the way, it truly put the wind in my sails. There's a lot of people who watch this show with their kids. And I gotta say, thinking that there are some young minds that are actually learning TA through these videos is an upside that I didn't bargain for, and one that I truly hold dear, as I also have a young son named Duke. And it's just hilarious and heartwarming. Having kids learning this uncommon knowledge, it's like giving them a life jacket before the education system throws them into a sea of financial illiteracy that is intentionally made to make them drown. But I digress. To find a bear flag target, you take the pole and extend it down from the breakout position, which in this case is right here. Thanks. And it takes us basically just under 30K, closer to 29K. But let's be gentle now, it's Friday. And let's be honest, with 2 months of bearish movement down, it wouldn't be that crazy to see, and in a way, although painful to watch, it would exorcise those bearish ghosts from these haunted charts. Now, we as a species have difficulties really understanding time, because it goes from lifespan, say 100 years, which we can understand, to multiple centuries, which gets blurry, to millennia, and now it's just a number on paper with no real connection. And that's what it's like in this cuckoo market. Looking back, it all makes sense, although the pain and pleasure has been replaced by closure and resolution. There was a time when 40K was caviar and Lambos. The market cap is 1.99 trillion, and it's so low and menacing. However, it was this low back in September, which I forgot, and was even lower in July, which I also forgot. And then a year ago, yes, just a year ago, it was under 1 trillion, which I definitely forgot. And that's why time in the market is so important. See, I get calls from friends all the time. What's a good time to get in? What's a good time to get out? And I think that question is linked to our inability to understand time. It's always a good time to get in, because mathematically and over time, this scarce asset is only going up. And it's never a good time to sell, because you're returning sound money back into fiat fantasy. Over time, as these assets go up in value, there's a million ways to earn passive fiat fantasy through staking, yielding, and borrowing against, while holding on to your pristine assets. That's the goal, my friends. And most of the people that call me don't understand that, because they want closure on their investment. The ability to say that I 2 or 10x'd. And then they convert it back to fiat fantasy, and it slowly disappears. Now it appears I've Hanseled and Greteled myself down a tangent. Let's get back to the witch's oven, shall we? Over on the daily, it looks like we're heading into the weekend with a hammer candle. Now things could change, but I'd like to see us round this bottom, and I'm rooting for 44.8-ish on Sunday. In a sea of red bears. It's optimistic, I know. But that's why I wear these glasses, so I can see the world the way I want to see it. And you can too. So remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected lead. And that's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And it's Friday, and I'd like to thank everyone who subscribed yesterday. Have no doubt in your mind that it's your support that is keeping me making these videos, so thank you very much. And moving forward, if there's any topics or assets you'd like me to cover, leave them in the comments and sing me out. A 3, 4. Whoa. A ch-ch-ch. Ching.